Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my channel is all about treating yourself to luxury goods, handbags, fragrances, especially House of Sillage, fragrances, skincare, beauty, all sorts of things that women of a certain age, like to, gift ourselves, and, we deserve it. We're there. I mean, all the way down to that, cup of coffee, mocha, whatever. I'm a mocha girl. So if you're here for that, please stick around, like, comment, share, subscribe. We're going to talk about this bad boy today. It's a follow-up to a video I posted about a year ago. And yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to talk about, it's been about, let's see, I bought this bag in December of 2019, literally 2 days after Christmas. Here comes Boo again. He just keeps running in here, tinkling around. Bought this in 2019, December, carried as my work bag. That was the point of it, to get it as my work bag. And carried it every day starting 2nd of January 2020 until we locked down, which was March 17th here locally in Oregon. And I currently go into work about 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, depending on the week. So basically, I'm going to talk about how the bag is holding up. It's currently at $16.20 on the website. I just checked a minute ago. I think there's been several price increases. I got mine in Hawaii. I paid around $15 for it. So it was more reasonable back then, but it's still not a bad price. It's still a good price for considering what you get, the pochette, and literally you can throw everything under the sun in this thing. So I'm going to turn over and show some close-up wear and tear on it, how it's holding up. It still only has a couple of those minor scuff marks that I think I mentioned in the last video, which I think was the 6-month review. So now we're at a year and 3 months or so. Yeah, it's holding up really nicely, and I do not baby this. I throw it around. So stay tuned to hear about the follow-up of how this holds up, what's in it, how I take care of it or not take care of it technically, and see if you might want to have one of these in your collection. I highly advise it. So continued on the 1-year follow-up on 1-year wear and tear. So as you can see, there's that floppiness that happens. Right now, the bag organizer's out, the computer, everything I put in it normally is out right now. So that's its state when it's just kind of sitting around unstuffed. The handles obviously have some wear, and that's what they look like even when they are stuffed. I have some purse stands that I purchased to try to have a way to keep them up, but the purse stands aren't big enough for this. So if you actually pull on it there, you'll get the structure, and it will stand up the way you want. So it's just the general floppiness that's there. So let's do some close-ups in there. So I carry this, I got this off of Amazon. It's just a fake pattern, but it matches really cute, and it's a little cat, and it reminds me of my babies that passed away. So that's why that's on there. So get some close up. You can see that right here, this kind of ruching, or I don't know what they really refer to. I hear people refer to it all the time. It's not cracking in any way. It's just this kind of wear, the bending after some time, and you see it on the outside and the inside. So I'll go around the edges. So for a year, and I don't baby this bad boy. I'm actually really bad. I throw it around. I throw it on the floor. It was actually my carry-on bag back from Hawaii, so I stuffed it full of our things, threw it under the seat in front of me and kicked it and everything, and it was in pretty good condition. So the major things, there's a spot right there I haven't wiped. Normally I can get those off with a baby wipe, so yeah, I haven't wiped that off. Right here, I think you can kind of see it right there. There's again where I rub it against a wall or something. There's some white right there, another one right there, and some on the corner right here. So that's pretty standard considering there's no feet on Neverfulls, which is kind of a bummer. I do prefer feet on bags, but it is what it is. So that's this one side. And then if you go around the edge here, there's that, kind of weird gapping that happens with the trim. My straps are pretty much fine. This has been there since day one, this strange bend that it's like it's off center. I don't, what do you call it? I don't even know I can't remember what it's called. When you take this in and make the bag look like it's more of a trapezoid kind of shape. I don't do that with mine, so I don't pull in the straps there. So I don't really play with them. So maybe that's my problem. I should worry about organizing them some more. Okay, so we'll flop around the other side. So here's the other distance. This one doesn't really have any marks per se. There's some at the handle, a little bit of like small minor cracking there. I mean, I call it cracking, but it's just, I think it becoming pliable after all this time. So it's not really cracking. So yeah, this side is pretty free of any scratches and everything. It must be the way I carry it. I must always carry it with that other side facing out, and when I go up the stairs to my work, there's one right there. When I go up the stairs to my work, I hit it against the wall. So back over this side, and then it's this one right here is fine. So this one doesn't have that weird, it's straight on. It's just the other side that has that strange, that bend. So moving on to the inside here. I've had bag organizer pretty much since the second week that I've owned it, so I try to keep it pretty clean. I mean, there's obviously a piece of paper down there, but for the most part, let's try to get this like this. For the most part, we don't I don't think it's too dirty. I guess I could do some lint rolling in there, but for the most part, I think it's still in really good condition. No pen marks. I don't leave loose pens or anything in there. I don't really put anything in the pocket right here. Let's see if I can get this to open up better. So it's not lined, it's just the fabric. Yeah, I only put my badge there, really, so not a whole lot of wear and tear in there. And I rarely use the clip to close it. And I don't, and the D-ring right there. D-ring right there. I don't carry the pochette that came with it. I have it stored away, so I have never carried it. I have a bunch of other pouches that I'll bring over my organizer here. So my organizer has about 1,000 different compartments in here. So sunglasses, all my masks, hair ties, all my pens are in here. Random stuff. I mean, I've got slots everywhere, paper. This is like makeup stuff. Yeah, a bunch of random stuff. Here are my other car keys to the car I usually drive. So this one has my house key and other items in there. So that's tucked down there. Got some cash down there. And then I've got the pochette from my bucket bag in here. Tylenol. My badge fell in here today, so that's where it lands. Gift cards and other stuff are in there. So a whole bunch of, and this is my everything bag. So yeah, once I put it back in, I will have plenty of room for my computer, notepads, my current car and key, and my diabetes meter. So this will barely look full. Okay, so here it is, all packed back up to go to work. As you can tell, there's still a ton of room. I could technically close up the little strap right there and have it shut a tiny bit, but for the most part, that's it stuffed up and ready to go back to the office and have a fun day.